Hello, everyone. My name is Rick Lyon, and I'd like to talk to you about self-governance. In a perfect world, self-governance means there is no need for laws, police, prisons, courts, or legislatures, because every individual governs themselves as perfect citizens of a perfect society. This is the highest ideal of true self-governance. Today, self-governance is only a seed of that ideal. Governments are usually ruled by the most physically or economically powerful. Might still makes right. This is the root of our struggle with socialism today. Our right to self-govern versus their right to rule by force. In the 1700s, because the might of the king became too much to bear, the greatest experiment in self-governance began. People became fed up with tyranny, and the escape route became America. Today, there is no undiscovered country to escape to, and our backs are against the wall. America was the first attempt at true self-governance. We are the hope of every person who aspires to the ultimate, and I believe, divine ideal of freedom by self-governance. We are the pattern and the teachers of self-governance to all the world. I worry that we have failed our responsibility as teachers by allowing our enemies to portray us as immoral, evil, and failing. Our accomplishments as a nation prove the benefits and desirability of self-governance over socialist oppression. And that threatens the power of socialists and why we have cancel culture. The good we have done must be erased in order to validate their false narrative. Self-governance benefits all people. It requires cooperation and planning as a group. It promotes appreciation of morality, the relationship between liberty of self and loyalty to others. Liberty is the ability to live our lives the way we choose for our own enjoyment and benefit. Loyalty is the appreciation of membership in a group. Morality is the tempering of unbridled personal liberty by loyalty to the group. Only when we learn the value of loyalty can we realize true liberty. These are indeed times that try men's souls, but that's the purpose of such times. Strong, noble, and experienced characters are forged out between the anvils of necessity and the hammers of anguish. Leadership and wisdom come from problem solving, not from a life of ease and tranquility. Self-governance first requires governance of the self. This is the meaning of government of the people, by the people, for the people. Notice that governing of the people is done by the people. This requires education of the people, action and participation by the people in government, and the desire to do good for the people. True self-governance begins with parents teaching their children morals, values, ethics, and responsibility as individual family members. It requires schools that teach children their civic responsibility as citizens of the group. It requires religious leaders and institutions to teach the true value and real purpose of each of us and all of creation. Freedom is a God-given right, and it cannot be taken away. It can only be given up by agreement, by fear, or by indifference. It is up to we, the people, to accept and assume the high responsibilities of representative self-government. When Abraham Lincoln spoke the words that he believed would be little known nor long remembered, he declared that we owe it to our dead to preserve self-governance. Let us commit ourselves from this day forward, especially as members of Convention of States, to preserve it for our children. And that is the Lyon truth. Thank you.